When you buy a new home appliance in Russia, the instruction manual is the first place you encounter official safety rules. While this translation can sometimes sound a bit robotic, they are a complete goldmine for learning direct command verbs, technical terms, and warning structures. Today, we are reading an authentic safety label from a microwave oven user manual. By the end of this video, you will learn how to give and follow commands in Russian, how to use prohibition grammar, and how to understand technical warnings. Let's read the text line by line. The heading is Внимание, attention, warning. Line 1. Перед первым использованием обязательно снимите защитную пленку с дверцы. Before the first use, be sure to remove the protective film from the door. Иначе прибор не будет греть как следует. Otherwise, the appliance will not heat properly. Line 2. Не ставьте металлические предметы внутрь. Do not place metal objects inside. Это может вызвать искру и даже небольшой пожар. This can cause a spark and even a small fire. Line 3. Если появился странный запах при работе, if a strange smell appears during operation, сразу отключите от сети и не открывайте дверцу минимум 10 минут. Immediately unplug from the mains and do not open the door for at least 10 minutes. Notice how direct and imperative every single instruction is. Let's break down the vocabulary and the grammar rules behind these warnings. Let's unpack the essential vocabulary first. These technical terms appear on almost every user manual in Russia. The first is защитная пленка, protective film. Пленка is a film of foil, and защитная comes from защищать, it's a verb, means to protect. The second is как следует. This is a very common idiom. It literally means as it should, but in practice it translates to properly or thoroughly. Греть как следует, to heat properly. The third is отключить от сети, to unplug from a power outlet or electrical grid. Сеть means grid or network, so отключить от сети literally means disconnect from a grid. The fourth is вызвать искру, to cause a spark. Искра is a spark. And now, let's look at the main grammar topic of this lesson, the imperative mood, or in Russian it's повелительное наклонение. When giving formal or polite instructions, Russians use the ending ite or te, starting from so side, for plural and formal V forms. Снимите, remove, from снять. Отключите, unplug, disconnect, from отключить. Now notice how negative commands or prohibitions works. When telling someone not to do something, Russians usually use не plus the imperative verb. Не ставьте, don't put, don't place, imperative ставить. Не открывайте, don't open, imperative открывать. Also, notice the logical connector иначе. It means otherwise. Снимите пленку, иначе прибор не будет греть. Remove the film, otherwise the appliance won't heat. Using иначе is the most natural way to explain the negative consequences of ignoring an instruction. And now let's test your reading comprehension. I have two questions for you based on this microwave manual. Try to answer them out loud. Question number 1. Что нужно сделать перед первым использованием? What must be done before the first use? Right. Обязательно снимать защитную пленку с дверцы. Be sure to remove a protective film from a door, otherwise it won't heat properly. Question 2. Что делать при странном запахе? What should you do if a strange smell appears? Right. Сразу отключить от сети и не открывать дверцу минимум 10 минут. Immediately unplug it from the outlet and do not open the door for at least 10 minutes. Did you get both answers right? Awesome work! Reading technical manuals and warning labels is a great way to master imperative verbs and practical vocabulary that you'll encounter in real life across Russia. And if you want to practice this lesson further, check out this week's Patrons pack. I've included a complete PDF worksheet with an expanded list of household appliance terms, a grammar drill on forming imperative verbs, and an audio file where I read technical warnings and a clear native speed. Link is in the description box right below this video. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and tell me in the comments, do you actually read appliance manuals or do you just figure out as you go? Because me personally, I just figure out. See you next time. Пока!